It's in the game.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Mumbai City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, he's through here. Opportunity again. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Messi. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Chance maybe. Park. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. Silva. And danger dealt with for now. Kylian Mbappe. Ricardo Carvalho. Marquisio. Pele. Now, Cruyff. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Dembele. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Hazard doing the manoeuvring here. Well, the half-time interval is fast approaching. Real Madrid leading. Stuart, your critique of their first half display.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but it's a long way from being settled. Bernardo Silva. Pele. Lionel Messi. Cucurella. Hazard. Here's Mbappe. Park! And he's broken free. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Park Ji-sung. Kukureya. Mbappe. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Hazard. Pele. In with a chance. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So, underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Ronald Araujo. On the ball, Alessandro Nesta. Koundé. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Well, nothing comes of it. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go, with time not on their side. Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans still with a bit of nail-biting to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a really good...
This could be the equaliser, and that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It is Manchester City against Mumbai City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Eden Hazard. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Phil Foden. Johan Cruyff. Dembele. Ezi. Mbappe. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Antonio. Oh, pushed onto the woodwork. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Maicon. Succeeded in winning it back. Claudio Marchisio. And City with the ball again. Messi. Good-looking ball. Oh, surely! And doing well to keep that one out. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Well, no stopping him. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. He's in here. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. That is that for the first half here. And Manchester City will go to their bench. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Lamine Yamal. Dembele. Plenty of support here. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Oh, in with a chance! And the challenge halts them in their tracks. This could level it. Lionel Messi. And cleared away. Did well to win it back. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And City recovering possession well. Joao Cancelo. Dembele. Hazard. Now Cruyff. Messi. Just cutting off the supply.
Well, time is running out for City, and their fans are demanding more urgency. They've got to get the ball into that box and make things happen, but they've got to do it quickly.
This could be the equaliser. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Throw into Manchester City. Kylian Mbappe. And City on the front foot near the... Can they forge ahead? You never quite know when it's going to be last chance saloon time. City have a corner. Just the clearance that was called for. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Mumbai City up against Manchester United.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Claudio Marchisio. Marchisio. Magnificent defending. Gullit. Pele. Marchisio. Pele. A very effective challenge put in. Bernardo Silva. Now with Marchisio. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mbappe. Well, difficult angle. Good try.
Well, he took a chance there, and you have to say that was a great effort from that position.
Freddie Ljungberg. Kylian Mbappe. Asking a lot of any player, quite honestly, to score from that position.
Well, I don't need to say too much about that, do I, Derek?
Ljungberg. Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And the ball with Pickford. Johan Cruyff. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Here's a change for Manchester United. So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. Messi. Ibrahima Konate. It's going to be United's free kick. Park. Well, the pass not finding its target. Pele. And a lot to like about this attack. To jump in front. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Well, great read there to intercept. No difficulties for the keeper in the end. Johan Cruyff. And the pass keeps them flowing. Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. Park Ji-sung. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. United looking to forge ahead. Let's see if the corner helps them. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. Nesta. Well, there to intercept.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Gullit. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. And cleared away. Messi. Konate. Freddie Ljungberg. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Mumbai City facing Barcelona.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Maicon, Carles Puyol, Claudio Marchisio. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Gullit. Yamal. Well, he keeps going. Bernardo Silva. Pelé. Now, Cruyff. Brilliant save. And that's sloppy. Off the post and back in play. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Virgil van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Forlan. Is with Vinicius Junior. Diego Forlan. High-quality defending. Can he put them in front? Well, not clear yet. Well, it just petered out. Johan Cruyff. Messi. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Oh, superb skill. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Let's see if he can spring Messi with this pass. Szoboszlai. Messi. On to Yamal. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So, off and running again, and I must say, I hope the first half was simply a warm-up act for what is to come. Good-looking move. Oh, big chance! Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Might take the lead! And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And Messi in full control of the ball here. Vinicius Junior. Now with Yamal. It's with Vinicius Junior. He's in here. Timely intervention. Oh, and a penalty has been awarded. And a chance for 2-0. Forlan! And a timely penalty save. Marchisio. Pelé. Claudio Marchisio. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them. So making the substitution now. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. And stopping the danger. Just 10 minutes to go. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Can he finish them off? Close but offside nonetheless. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Messi, Vinicius Junior. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. They're showing a willingness to attack. Chances on. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. And that is that. Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Mumbai City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Mbappe. And a tidy tackle. in with a chance. Great movement. And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything: skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Lionel Messi. Did well to win the ball back. Cruyff. He has teammates around him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Chukwueze. Maicon. On the ball, Chukwueze. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So back underway following the equaliser. Johan Cruyff. Oh, what an opportunity! Can he convert? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating! And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. A very timely interception. So, on the cusp of the half-time interval and Real Madrid with a narrow lead, what have you made of what you've seen from them in this half?
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Nice sequence, this. It should be. Oh, what a brilliant save to shut down the threat. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. David Beckham. Real chance. Well, there's a keeper on song. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Over the touchline for what'll be a Real Madrid throw. Stoichkov. Untidy to lose the ball. Pele. Real Madrid regaining possession. Cristiano Ronaldo. Carles Puyol. Cristiano Ronaldo. Wonderful chance! Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Well, the post getting in the way there. No nonsense clearance. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. A triple substitution from Real Madrid, something you don't see too often. Bernardo Silva. Messi. Chukwueze. Phil Foden. On the ball, Chukwueze. And he's through here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, still danger here. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Mumbai City taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Messi. Now with Silva. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So Chelsea get things going again. How will they reply to that setback? Lam. Moving it confidently. Cole Palmer. No panic, just passing. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Hazard. Oh, he's through here. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Palmer. On to Fabregas. Now with Ribéry. Ugo Ekitike. Count! Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Marquisio. And on to Pele. Cesc Fabregas. Franck Ribéry. Cole Palmer. On to Ribéry. An alert intervention. Dirk Kuyt. Bernardo Silva. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. That is that for the first half here. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, underway once again, and Chelsea left with the proverbial mountain to climb in the second half. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Pele. Now with Messi. Real chance. Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Corner kick forthcoming. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Dirk Kuyt. And into the last 30 minutes now. Chances on. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. Fabregas. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. He's in behind. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Cucurella. Now with Palmer. João Pedro. Puyol puts in the tackle. Chiellini. Lam. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. Count. Bobby Moore. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Well, Chelsea unable to retain possession.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. The clock is not on Chelsea's side, but it's not over for them. Still possibilities. Oh, they're not out of trouble. And did well to hold on to it this time.
Yeah, relief all.
The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid against Mumbai City.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Can they forge ahead? And the shot? Good piece of defending. Lionel Messi. Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? Intelligent defending. Clear deflection, and a corner now. Can they nudge in front? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Not completely out of trouble here. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Running with the ball confidently. It has to be. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Maicon. Well, a really good run. Now trailing, but plenty of time left and a corner coming up. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Henry. Confident attacking play. And he could be in proper trouble here. And teammates around him. Can he put them in front? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Johan Cruyff. Zico. Thierry Henry. Figo. Henry. Vinicius Junior. Silva. Zico. Pele. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Zico. Silva. Now with Messi. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So they restart the game, all even once more, but will it stay that way? Zico. Now with Zico. And they might forge ahead. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And not one, but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Well, still pressing for a goal here. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Didn't have to work too hard to save it, Buffon.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Lionel Messi. Now, Cruyff. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid against Mumbai City.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Ronald Koeman. Now Chiellini. Vinicius Junior. Thierry Henry. Now with Zico. And support available. Well, a fairly rudimentary save. Luis Figo. Well, no stopping him. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Marquisio. And on to Zico. Working so hard to win back possession. And he's broken free. And in range. And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Ah, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
Not a convincing clearance. Well read to put an end to that attack. Messi. Just knocked it out of there. Can they forge ahead? Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Ronald Koeman. Vinicius Junior. It's with Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely cut out. Well, the attack looks promising. Zico. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. The first half here comes to an end. So into the second half with these two sides locked together. He has teammates around him. Well, it still could be dangerous. Thierry Henry. Marquisio. Now, what can they do from here? Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Vinicius Junior. And possession lost by Real Madrid. Messi. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Claudio Marquisio. Vinicius Junior. Thierry Henry. Can they deliver here? I just couldn't play that decisive ball. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Oh, a vital interception.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
And here's the pass over the top to Lionel Messi. Oh, no luck keeping possession. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid against Mumbai City.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Chiellini. And the ball with Figo. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Vinicius Junior went in strongly, decisively. Another example of how to do it from Buffon. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Oh, he's through here. And it's there for him. He had to score, and he does.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Maicon. Lionel Messi. An alert intervention. Silva. Henry. Might be a chance here. In position. Well, still a threat. Danger averted by Puyol. Marquisio. Thierry Henry. Foul but rightly play on. Oh, had to stop them there. Free kick. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Useful looking position, you've got to say. This could level it. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Thierry Henry. Well, they've given him too much space. Marquisio! And a goal it is to put them in front again! No less than they deserve!
Well, the delivery by Vinicius is put into such a dangerous area, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Zico. And on to Marquisio. Zico! Henry. Real chance. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Thierry Henry is with Vinicius Junior. Can he take advantage? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Strong challenge. Messi. Can he find the right pass? And danger dealt with for now. Henry. Now with Zico. Given away by Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Just 10 minutes to go. Bernardo Silva. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. No nonsense clearance. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.